Let's talk about the random pick with weight. So you are given the inner array, and then the inner array is going to be what? You want to find out the probability for every single index. So let me do the drawing. So the calculation is this: wi over some w, right? So the sum is actually equal to what? In this case, it's 4, right? And then for every single index, it's going to be 1 over 4, comma, 3 over 4, right? So this is 25%, this is 75%, right? Right. So if you do like this, it's pretty straightforward. But the problem is what? The problem will be your random, your random function. So how do you pick the value between 0 to the last integer in the array, right? So again, so this output will be probably different than yours because it's different than mine, because my random pick random function is not the same as this problem, right? So but the idea it should be the same. So what do I have to do is I'm going to use a prefix function. So prefix idea. So I'm going to just keep adding my value for the current index. So if my array is like this, w equal to 1, w equal to 1 for 6, something like this, right? So using the prefix sum idea, it's going to be 1, this is going to be 2, this is going to be 4, and then 8, and then what? 14, right? So this is the prefix sum, w sum, right? This is another array, w sum, and then my total sum will be what? Total sum will be equal to 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 6, 14. And this is not a coincidence, this is not. This is the math. And then later on, I will definitely pick a number between 0 to 15, 0 to 14. And then this is exclude 14 and then include 0, right? So it's from 0 to 13, something like this, right? So again, I mean, for my value in the w, right? This is gonna be what? This is gonna be this is gonna be what? 14 over 11, 40 over 1. I mean 1 over 14. This is 1 over 14, right? And this is what? 2 over 14. This is 4 over 14. This is 6 over 14, right? And then if you know the probability, right? If I pick a number between 0 to 13, it's included, right? So if I pick a number between 0 to 13, right? So if I pick 0, right? 0, if a number is 0, then I'm going to traverse from W sum, right? From left to right to see if the random number is actually less than the current value. If this is true, I'm going to return the index. Okay. So if you notice, 0 is going to be return index what? Index 0, right? And then this is because what? This is because this is only one probability, right? So in this case, you only have 0, right? And then in this case, you only have what? 1, 2 minus 1. And then this one is what? 4 minus 2, 8 minus 4, 14 minus 8, 6, right? So if you notice, this is what? Exactly the what? Numerator, right? Numerator, something like this, right? Numerator, right? And then we can actually just conclude like this is probably the same idea. And then later on, I will just return the index, and this is a solution. So let me start coding. So I need what? I need another. I need another W sum array. So W sum will be initialized by W array and set the length, right? And then I'm going to just keep updating my W, right? Starting from 1, because there's no meaning to update the index 0. So wi is equal to what? Wi plus wi minus 1. And after I update, I'm going to just what? W sum equal to W, right? So whatever W change, W sum will be changed, right? And so I basically like remain the index 0 for the W, and everything else will be just keep updating the prefix sum, right? So again, pick index function, it determines the random function. I'm going to just call the random. random I to the new random function, and I'm going to give a random integer, right? So random num is equal to what? I'm going to pass in the int because the random function will return a double or floor, right? So I'm going to say auto next int, and this is going to be this is the range is going to be between 0 to the last integer, right? So it's going to be what? W sum, and then W sum length and this one, right? So I need to know what's my largest value in the uh, in my W sum, right? So the largest value should be the last index inside the W sum. So I'm going to traverse the entire array from left to right, right? And then if my random num is actually less than the W sum, I, the current index, I'm going to return I, right? So again, if you didn't know what is the probability, right? So you can rewind the video and then just see what happened to my explanation. And then if you cannot find anything, you will return -1. And then this is the solution. So if I have 0 typo, I do have typo. So this is what line 5 and line 5. That's right over here. I less than right. W this. And then this is the solution. So look at this. My output and expect output is different. This is because my random function is different. But the probability should be the same, right? So if you submit, right? So let's talk about time and space. This is going to be a space, right? This is all of n. N represent, I mean, all of W, right? W represent the end of the W array, right? And then for the time, this is all of W, right? And then this is all of W. So it should be the same. And if you have any question, leave a comment below, subscribe if you want it, and I will see you next time. Bye.